Okay, so I've finished the covering of the wing. I've gone for the double tape hinges. Now, before we all get excited and rushing and starting installing the gear, there's something you have to do before you install your motor mount. So I will just briefly go through what I've got, and then I'll show you what you need to be careful of. There's my speed controller. I'm going to send a link there to the speed controller that I've got. It's a Swallow 30 amp. I also have a I think these are generically drone motors, but again I shall put the link here as to where I got this from. Before you screw this engine mount into here, you'll notice that there are actually 5 of these little screws. Now the reason for that is the 5th one is going to hold this in place. So what you've got to do is just here, you're going to have to drill a hole, and then the idea is when you've drilled the hole, you can then pop this in like so, and then we're going to run a long screwdriver down there and screw everything in place. So that's why we've got to get everything pre-installed, so servos and everything, before we actually put the engine mount in. Okay, so I have installed the servos. I've put the engine mount on the front, and I have just, as you can just see down the end, I have the screwdriver on the screw. See if I can get that for you, like so. That might work. There you go. So I'm just going to screw this gently in. Right, okay. So now, so the next step is I have installed the servos. I did put a couple of little runners inside just to give it a bit more support. Now the push rods, you've got 4 clevises and 2 bits of carbon. So what I've done is I glued one end using slow set sino, pushed them into place, and then when I was happy with the positions, making sure that I'd obviously previously centered my 2 servos, when I was happy, I just slid a little bit of tissue underneath and just gave it a quick zap with that. That appears to be absolutely fine. And at the moment I have matched the this red bit here. I understand it doesn't require a lot of reflex, so anyway, this is what we've got to start off with. But for the actual test flight, I'm going to be toning those down.